Hi, welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's great to have you guys here. We're going to be doing my review, my personal review on Disgaea RPG. I'm going to be going over all the negatives and positives of this game. I do think there is a lot of greatness, but I also think that there's a lot of negatives as to it as well. So I'm going to go over everything just from my 48 hours of playing. I have been playing pretty decently with all the other channels I'm managing, as well as also live streaming. Basically, everybody here is reincarnated to level 300. I'm trying to I'm trying to get up to 300 right now. So I have been farming rank 13. So I feel like after playing it, as I'm not, I know a lot of people are like rank 20 already. It's crazy. I haven't really been able to sit down that hard. But when I start working, I will be able to, because when I'm working, I'm just gonna have my phone kind of on auto. So once I start working, I will be able to go harder, which I'm happy with where my account is now. I mean, it's been 2 days, so I don't want to like blast through everything that quickly. But from what I've experienced, I love this game. I will say that right now. I love the game. I absolutely love the animation. I love the character arts. I got the portraits from the actual Disgaea series. Like, it's very cute. It's very nice. I definitely like that. That's definitely the first thing I want to talk about. I feel like the aesthetics of the game are visually very, very pleasing. And that is definitely a very big plus. Gacha games are very, they're supposed to be pleasing to your eye, and I feel like Disgaea RPG is very pretty. They really got down like the whole Disgaea aesthetic, so that is extremely important to me. And to me, I think they've absolutely killed it in terms of aesthetic looks. OSTs are very good as well. They obviously use Disgaea tracks, which a lot of Gacha games actually don't use. Funny enough, they don't use like their main IP's tracks, like Dokkan, Legends. They don't use any tracks from Z, because obviously there's different distributors, and the anime stuff is a bit different. So it's nice to get like a game where we could actually enjoy the actual in-game music from the franchise. Not many Gacha games get to do that, because obviously licensing issues and stuff like that. It costs more money for the developers to get those passes. Legends did it once, by the way. Legends did it once for the UI Goku, but it was literally one time, and it was just in the just in these many where you bought crystals. So I'm just giving you guys that little history lesson to say, hey, that's very cool. So not many games get this, right? Prices. I have another video talking about the actual prices of how I feel about quartz. I'm gonna review everything. Quartz to me are too expensive. This, like the $50 pack, I feel like it's fine. This pack, the $100 one, definitely should be like an extra 1,000 or 2,000 quartz on there for $100. But other than that, I feel like the packs are good pricing. Multi for 30 bucks is good. 2 multis for 50 bucks is good. Now this is where I'm like, you guys could definitely do a little bit better on the $100 pack. But these 2 packs are fine. And all the other packs are fine to me. But this is, they could definitely increase the $100 one a bit. Like for example, like Fate Grand Order for $80, you get 7 multis basically. And this is definitely not 7 multis. I think this is like 4-ish, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think that's about 4 multis. So I feel like increasing that to like 6 multis, I think would be a bit better. I feel like 6 multis for $100 is like good. I do understand that Play Store and stuff does take up a certain percentage out of that, but I feel like more people would spend and buy the $100 pack if it had a little bit more currency on it. So that's just my thought, right? But yeah, overall, Nether Quartz pretty decent, not bad. Items, not many complaints. Equipment, fine. The equipment system in the game is actually pretty easy. Obviously you just keep doing your customer rank. Very self-explanatory. Equipment's easy. Game is very, nice. Mao's Lab, that's definitely where you're going to be spending a lot of the game. I feel like they did a very good job explaining this. Don't have many complaints with the Mao's Lab or Reincarnating and Awakening. None of that. Would like to see them do a bit more rainbow printies every once in a while, but that's just a me thing, right? They don't have to. But in terms of that, like all the facilities, pretty good to me. Summoning, I do like the summoning. Actually, no, I don't. The summoning animations got to be revamped. The animations they currently have are very like boring and dull. It's just kind of like the pot with the printies in the back, and to me, that's I feel like they could definitely do a bit more. They have a way more colorful character list. And I feel like if they do that, that'll just make people want to summon a bit more, so that way you guys could see prettier animations. But other than that, like, it's fine. It's just not the aesthetic I personally like in my summoning animations. I like summoning animations quite a bit. It's just these are just not really there for me, but they are good. They are decent. There's nothing out of this world, but they're they're good enough, I guess. Yeah, I don't have too many issues with it. And then, you know, the banners themselves, the rates are fine. 3% is actually pretty decent. But other than that, just change the summoning animation. More free-to-play banners, less pay-to-play, you know, for those individuals. I like having, like they don't have to do so many different pay-to-play ones. They could just do, like, one really, like... Well, no, the thing is, like, I look at that and I'm like, man, you're getting, like, very, like, for $30, you're getting very specific characters that you would actually want. So I feel like that's not a bad thing, right? Like, you know, I don't know. I'm very, like, on the fence with the pay-to-play stuff with some individuals. In a sense, like, I don't think it's that bad because there is free-to-play banners. Maybe they should just add more free-to-play banners if that's what people really want. So, but other than that, I don't have an issue with the summoning besides the actual animations of it. The rates are fine. Let's go ahead and talk about some of my actual complaints now because that was a lot of positive. I think the experience gate is a little not great. Most gacha games, looking like at Bleach Brave Souls, for example, usually they have, like, for example, they have the cones event, and you could literally do the cones event 24/7. They used to limit it, but they took off the limit. So I kind of hope that they actually take the limit off these quests. To be honest, I don't feel like they really need that limitation here because it's a PvE game, right? PvE games shouldn't have limitations on how much you could farm stuff. Like, if you want to get your units to level 1000 day one, you should be allowed to do so. I do know that they do kind of keep, like, the creep a little bit. Like, every couple months they'll allow you to go higher in the reincarnation stage. I don't know how far we get right now, but I know there's a limit. Like, you can't hit 9,999 with any of the units that you currently have. So kind of keep that one in mind. But definitely taking off this gate key stuff, I don't know. I would rather just be able to play, you know, run through this as much as I want, you know, and that would just kind of be better. And it will just help with reincarnation overall, because that's definitely like my issue with the reincarnation system at the moment. It's like all the experience you need, but they lock the experience gate on you. And all the other thing too, it's like you want to use the dark assembly options to basically, you know, use it for better equipment in the shop. So that extra, you know, the extra percentage of the experience you're not even really getting. And it's just kind of, I feel like the experience system should definitely be looked at, in my opinion. The experience system definitely be looked at, or if they want to keep the system at another gate for experience. But other than that, like, yeah, it's just not enough, bro. I feel like I don't get enough experience today. I really have to wait to, like, rank up and stuff like that. So that's just my little thing. Netherworld history is fine. I've played a little bit. I think it's cute being able to play through the story. Main story, no issues at all. Not any issues remotely. Events. Now, I would have, so I made a video kind of showing you guys how to do this, but the one thing that I would really like from events for them to do is auto repeat stages without you having to go back in and do it yourself. I think that would definitely be very nice to have. Let me go ahead and purchase my other copy of Noel. So let's go ahead and do that. Yes, we gotta grind a lot more points, so we need 3 more dupes, which is going to be nice to grind up, but whatever, you gotta do what you gotta do, boys. Oh, look at the, yeah, they got, and we really gotta grind more. But you see, I would absolutely love it if they just went ahead and let me do this as much as I want, like, consistently, so I don't have to keep, like, leaving the app and clicking it or stuff like that. So I think, like, just a straight repeat system would be better, personally. And by the way, I'm gonna put that feedback on their public Discord as well. I think that they should definitely do something like that, you know. Go, I think it wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing if they did that. But party system, team building is fine. I feel like they could do a little bit of a better job showing you, like, links and stuff. You know, like, they don't really go, I guess they kind of do, but not really as much as I would like. Like, there's no, like, you know, you pick the party. They don't really go over links that well in the game, because characters do kind of link up together. So I feel like for, like, beginners anyways, I feel like it would be better to, like, kind of see them link up, stuff like that. But for the most part, I know that, like, these 3 synergize pretty well. That's kind of why I keep running it. But other than that, just stuff like that. The equipment is fine. Character list is fine. Instant list is fine. The dimension gate, again, is completely fine. I don't have many issues with the dimension gate. I feel like it's, you know, it's very easy, very self-explanatory. I just have to keep kind of beating the content. I haven't tried these 2 modes yet because obviously I gotta, you know, beat the story. I'm on episode 4, so I'm gonna get this hopefully soonish. But right now, you know, this item world is fine. Everything's pretty much okay. I would like them to fix up the experience system. But other than that, you know, the game is fine, dude. It's a good game. I don't really necessarily think it's bad in any means. You know, like the raspberry stuff is nice as well. I gotta do this transfer innocent thing. I keep forgetting to do it. Let's see, do I even have any innocents I could drag over here? No, I don't. Well, actually, I do. I think I could take one of them off, can I? Yeah, so we are going to take that and put it on Etna's weapon, and then we're going to obviously take it back because I want it. Or how to have it. Actually, I don't think... Yeah, you can. Okay, so, go ahead. She has to... that's not going to work, huh? Dang it. Yeah. Alright, that's fine. Because I probably have to actually level hers up. Maybe if I just go back and give it to him, that'll be fine. Are you sure you want to sub and select it? Hopefully that did it. If not, I'm gonna have to just come back and do that. I know I shouldn't be doing that during a review, but that's just how my brain works. I see something I need to do, I go ahead and just start doing it. But oh, it did that. Okay, perfect, nice. So we got that. But yeah, in terms of free-to-play gems, I'm at 10,000 so far, and I've only bought 1 pack so far. So that's just like one thing I've done. Other than that, it's still pretty free-to-play friendly in my eyes. I do have a video I have a video going out later today talking about like the free-to-play stuff and if the game is pay-to-play or not. So we'll definitely be seeing how I feel about the free-to-play and pay-to-play systems. I do have a full-on video coming out with both, but overall the game is good. I don't have many issues with it. It works fine. Some of the login issues were definitely not the greatest, but honestly, it's not the worst Gacha game in the world. So that's just kind of all my thoughts and opinions on the game. And yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying Disgaea RPG. Make sure to give the devs all the support and love that they deserve. They are trying their absolute best to make a good experience for us. So yeah, that is my thoughts after 2 days of playing. So I would probably give this game probably like a 3 or 4. Not a 5. It's not a perfect game, because I do think that there's some stuff that they could definitely fix, but I would probably give it like a 3 or 4. To me, which is a good number. I know a lot of people hear 3 like, wow, 3? That's terrible. No, I mean, I give it 3 is okay. I don't think it's necessarily terrible, so that's just how I feel, everybody. So, alright, I will see you guys in the next Disgaea RPG video. Take care and peace out.